Holy crap. I just got word about a convention that's happening right outside of Cleveland next August. So, August of 2024, it's going to be on the 16th and 17th. But this gives you so much time to plan it out and get there for it. They're celebrating the anniversary, the 40th anniversary of Troma's Toxic Avenger. Come on. This is going to be the Cleveland Horror Club presents Cleveland Horror and Oddities Convention 2024. Let's put a picture of it up here for you so you can see. Ooh. Look at those names on this list. Mike Torgel, Brian Bremer, Robert Picard, Linnea Quigley, Michael Berryman, Gary Schneider, Jennifer Baptist. Jennifer Baptist and Robert Picard, their first convention appearances. That's sick. Do you know those names? Let's kind of talk about them one by one so you know exactly who they are. In this space here, I'm going to put up a picture of them. I'm going to cheat and make sure I read these correctly. So let's kick things off with Mark Torgel. It's the 40th anniversary of the Toxic Avenger. So a lot of these guests are going to be tied to that movie and to really the Trauma films because Trauma films kind of reuse those actors in the best ways possible. So Mark here, he was in Toxic Avenger. He was in Toxic Avenger Part 2. He was in the first turn on. He was in Slither. He's going to be there both days. I think so far, anyways, all of these people are going to be there both days. That is awesome. Really helps with some of the stress of going to a convention when the people you want to see are going to be there both days. So there's Mark. This one is rad. I remember watching the movie he was in when I was way too young to watch it at my grandpa's because we rented it from like Blockbuster or whatever. Brian Bremer. Brian Bremer from Pumpkinhead. That's the movie I'm talking about. Society, Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 5, Spontaneous Combustion, and Dead Birds. Mark's going to be there again, both days. Boom. Back to our Toxic Avenger guest. This is going to be Robert Picard's first con appearance. How awesome is that? To celebrate Toxic Avenger 40th anniversary, first convention appearance. Well done, Cleveland Horror Club. Well done. He was in Toxic Avenger. He was in Class of Nukem High, Return to Nukem High, Alien Space Avenger. Both days, again. And look at this. This is like horror sweetheart. Linnea Quigley, Night of the Demons, Return of the Living Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Barn, Pumpkinhead Part 2, Silent Night, Deadly Night. Everyone loves Linnea Quigley. Now you can meet her in person. You may already have her autograph from like a mystery box or something. That's cool. But meeting her in person, that's the way to add something to your collection. And if Linnea Quigley is horror's sweetheart, Michael Berryman is like horror's gentleman. This dude is awesome. I just read his biography. He's such a sweet, down to earth guy. I cannot wait to meet him. Hills Have Eyes 1 and 2, The Evil Within, Devil's Rejects, Weird Science, and Teenage Exorcist. And then we jump back over to the Toxic Avenger anniversary, folks. So you have Gary Schneider. He was Class of Nukem High. He was in Toxic Avenger. He was in Beach Balls. He was in Troma's Edge TV. And then again, for that first convention appearance, you have Jennifer Baptist. Jennifer Baptist was in Head Games, Class of Nukem High, Goodbye New York, Toxic Avenger, Lillian Love. So it's going to be an awesome opportunity to get her added to any cast pieces you may already have started, or look at all these people that are going to be here. Start a new cast piece. The best thing about this, if you look at the bottom of that flyer, it says more to be announced. That's sick. It's already a solid lineup, and there's going to be more coming in. You may be thinking to yourself, Josh, this isn't until next year. Why are you telling me about this now? Tell me about it now because this is sick and you need to be prepared and need to be keeping an eye out for the next guests that are getting announced. It's already a solid lineup and they have a year to add more people to it. That is sick. This is going to be rad. And they also have other events leading up to this. So even on this Sunday, June 4th at the Cleveland Winchester, it's going to be Cleveland Horror Club presents Shorty's Sideshow featuring the Graveyard Ghouls. They're going to be showing Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I fucking love that movie. And then in July, on July 28th, also at the Winchester, Cleveland Horror Club presents The Plan with a live movie screening of Shaun of the Dead. There's going to be vendors. There's going to be raffles. There's going to be live painting. There's going to be food and drinks and zombie makeup from special effects artists. They have these other events leading up to this big, awesome event. If you are interested in doing like vendors or submitting films, sponsorships, food trucks, things like that, they have an open call for that kind of stuff. All you have to do is email them Cleveland Horror Club Vendors at gmail.com. That's the most simple email address of all time. If you want to be a vendor, if you want to be a sponsor, if you want to submit your films, Cleveland Horror Club Vendors at gmail.com. I am going to keep you up to date on this. When they announce new people, I'm going to talk about it on my channel because I want to support the Cleveland horror scene, and this is going to be a sick, rad way of doing that. So keep an eye out for more details. Check it out for yourself. There's going to be a link to their Facebook page in the description below, and I'm going to do my best to keep you updated on who gets added. This is going to be a cool convention. I love ones like this that have that like hometown localized feel to it that aren't Horror Hound. Horror Hound's cool and all, but this is going to be a really rad experience, and I'm here for it. This is the kind of shit that I love to promote and tell people about. So stick around. Let's see what other guests get added, and let's see how this goes.